What is the Matrix?
The Matrix is a system where illusions appear as reality. During this modern era of humanity, where deception is a hallmark, people are no longer able to distinguish facts from fiction.
How does the Matrix work?
By rewarding conformity and consent to manufactured drama, by creating a context where mass attention is focused on false evidence appearing as real, in other words, fear.
Do we have a chance to free our minds?
Yes, by tuning into InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency to awaken your powers of discernment and deactivate the programming of the thought police. Learn about holistic living, history, spiritual concepts, natural health care, economics, metaphysics, and more. For balance and harmony, tune into InnerlightRadio.com, where your transformation begins 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are the healing frequency.
Are you sitting back relaxing? Getting ready to tune into yourself for real? While you take those deep, deep breaths and dance. Gotta move that body. Greetings and love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self-Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-health care. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-health care, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency. The healing frequency. Taking that deep breath, tuning into yourself. How you been doing this week? How you enjoy being shut in with your family? Feeling good? What y'all do this week new? Taking that deep breath. Working that lymphatic system. That's how the immune system power. Relax. Take a deep breath. Look like I done lost something here. Deep breathing. Deep breathing. Dancing make you feel good. Makes you deep, deep breathe. Relax your body. Thank you for dancing with me today. Thank you for coming aboard the friendship train. Take a moment of freedom. 4/8/2020. April 8th, 2020. April the 8th, 2020. Y'all know what time it is. When it's April, you get to smile. You get to enjoy yourself as you tune into yourself and relax. April, Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. And during this time that we're in right now, being shut in, I hope y'all are taking the time to take advantage of the opportunity to get some free learning, education, anatomy, physiology, a little bit of pathology. They got it all out there for you right now. All kinds of programs to let you understand how your body works. Whew. But I'm here to tell you, I know there's not going to be a lot of information out there on the lymphatic system, because that's what they're attacking when they attack the respiratory system, the power of the breath. Take a deep, deep breath. Help those lungs, those internal lymphocytes. Fill them up with fresh air. Get that circulation going. The purification system of the body. Yeah, people talk about the immune system. They focus on the immune system. But what's the guardian angel of the immune system? That's the lymphatic system. I got a guest in the studio with me. And so I hear an echo. So let me see how I'm going to work with that echo. Welcome, family. Welcome. I'm Karen Khadijah AbdulMalik Davis-Foulks, host of the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show, right here every Wellness Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the airway of Inner Light Radio. Inner Light Radio 555. Woo, powerful. Inner, your light, and the radio within you vibrate now to match that universal radio. Wow, boy, we can hear all the frequency and vibration. It tells you come on aboard the friendship train. We are on a Harriet Tubman's ride. And you know what kind of ride that is. You know, that's a perfect ride. That's a ride that you put yourself on the train. But once you put yourself on the train, you know what you got to do. You got to keep going forward. So we're on a Harriet Tubman's ride to healthcare freedom. And Lord, do we need it right now. Everybody got to learn and understand about the body, how things work. And you won't get caught down that rabbit hole they trying to put you in. I want to help you come out of that rabbit hole. I want to help you shift out of chronic disease care stress. That's where they putting everybody at. Right now, everybody's under stress. Let me help you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Sit back. Time to become your own wellness doctor. Thank you so much for tuning in today. How was your week at home? What you learned this week? Did you take time to talk to your kids, your significant other? What did you find out? What's more important is what did you find out about yourself? Because you know what we talk about here? We talk about thinkonomics. Thinkonomics is a way of thinking that gives you the opportunity to learn the truth about yourself. And that's what everybody got the time to do right now. What you thought you know you was and how you was acting and what you was doing, you get the time to look back at yourself now. Look at your life. Thinkonomics. And what do you think about what they're saying and how they saying it to you and how they making you a victim to your own body? Man, they're trying to make you a victim to breathing, trying to make you a victim to the air outside. Come on, air purifies itself. Let's sit back, take a deep breath, and think about it. Thinkonomics. Be ye transformed. It says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And if you out there worrying, you're stressed this way, you're pulled that way, you're waiting for that cure, you're waiting for that vaccine, I'm telling you, you better sit back and think about it. Thinkonomics is a way of thinking that gives you the opportunity to learn the truth about yourself. How was you thinking before all this happening? What was your thoughts at? And now you all confused. You all masked up, covered up. And what's going to happen in the next 4 weeks when they say, oh, it's safe to go outside now? What did they change? How did they change the air? No, it's a state of consciousness. Life is a state of consciousness. That's why we say come aboard the first ship train on a Harriet Tubman ride. Conscious living through living consciously. Because like the master himself said, you are the master of your thought mind. Here we want you to tell your mind what to think, tell your feelings what to feel, tell your body how to react. And here you begin to really master your mind. It's a great time to master your feelings, get control over those feelings. A lot of people are being set off easily right now. Get a control of your true feelings, not based on emotionalism. We're talking about feelings of vibration, of knowing who you are right now. Time is here to master your thoughts. You must tell this human holographic image what to do, how to act, how to think. Call it insanity, call it sanity. I say, it's love. We're living the laws of vibrational energy. It's the power that brings my entire life together. It heals, renews, restores, and empowers me with divine energy and life. It can do the same thing for you. Tuning into yourself. Laws of vibrational energy. I'm love in action. You are love in action right now. How are you treating your holographic image? How are you treating your inner world? You got to set back now. Be thankful. Praise universal frequencies of life that you've been given this grand time to reset, to think about how you've been doing things. All you people that's been going like the ever-ready battery, didn't know how to slow down, thought everything was so important. And look how they shut it all down instantaneously. Those things that you thought was important. Because there's nothing more important than being attuned into yourself. The laws of vibration and energy. I am a master positive self-expression. And I'm here to share with you that so are you. My guest this month is here joining me today. Brother Humam AbdulMalik, poet extraordinaire. He's here to share with me in honor of Poetry Month, where you sit back and you hear good information that makes you feel good, you know, because we all got a poem within us. We all got a song within our heart. So we are all here to be givers and receivers of love. And we do that through laws of vibrational energy. Yes, right. So sit back, tune into yourself. It might be time for you to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your very own healthcare plan if you're sitting back home in fear, panic about what's going on. When they have to put a reset button on things, and they had to put the resetting button around the world. This is worldly, and we have to understand that the global change is taking place. So I want you to sit back, tune into yourself today, honor who you are. And you know, take a deep breath right now. Where you want to start at? Do you want to start at your toes? Do you want to start midway? Do you want to start from the top? Do you want to breathe from the nose? Do you want to breathe from the mouth? It's your breath. Just take a deep breath. Take a real deep breath and feel your whole body relax. You got this. You have this. Humam AbdulMalik. Won't you come on the line and introduce yourself? Because I know I could do it, but I want to hear you do it. How you doing today?
I'm doing great today. It's a great day as every day in this pandemic warfare that we're in. But we are the winners because we always win because we never quit. And I am Humam AbdulMalik. I am the host of Black and Irish Report that be on early on weekdays. And I am a student that became a self-prescribed doctor and healer of myself through the tutelage of Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks Davis-Foulks. And that's my introduction. But I want to go a little further. I want to read us a poem today that was dedicated to this spectacular month of poetry, dedicated to conversational radio, Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show today on Interlight Radio. And here I go. The unseen barrier, like sweet water and salt water come together and don't mix. There's a barrier. So don't listen to the tricks of the money-motivated personalities who will have you fear your own finality. It's already written. So don't be committing your own downfall. Stand tall, because it's all about growth and development, naturally sent. Remember, you can't make yourself worse to get better, no matter how clever it may sound. It brings your body down. How can you regress to progress? You don't, according to the natural text of life, which should be sacred like a wife and sex, because you know what's going to happen next. Joy and happiness, clarity, which is a rarity. After sharecropping the clock on today's modern plantation, partly ran by the medical industrial complex, become your own doctor and start the process of natural healing and see how you will be feeling in the garden of life with fruit and vegetables as your medicine that are God sent. The unseen barrier, like synthetic and genetic, they don't mix. One is like the kiss of God, and the other puts you in a medical nod. The Creator does not make it hard for you. Healing is a very simple, natural process. You have to be willing to go through the test of healing in order to redress the malfunction of the cell so that you will get to the state of being well. You can do it in God's way or man's way. God's way is truly the natural way. Who do you pray to? Your power lies within you. Here's the clue. Oxygen equals pumps equals electricity equals power. That's by Dr. Samuel C. Wells. Not chemical power or nuclear power, but conscious power. Your God-given right to reverse all distresses in your life. You are your own personal doctor. So take back your power and live. So take back your power and live.
Take back your power and live. You know what I want you to do? I've just been guided to do. I'm going to follow behind you. Can you mute your phone for me?
I will.
Let me do it.
I would go. I'm gone.
Let me heartfelt come back on that unseen barrier. Like sweet water and salt water come together and don't mix. There's a barrier. So don't listen to the tricks of the money-motivated personalities who will have you fear your own finality. It's already written. So don't be committing your own downfall. You hear me, family, community, and friends? He said don't be committing your own downfall. He said stand tall, because it's about growth and development, naturally sent. He said remember you can't make yourself worse to get better, no matter how clever it may sound. Don't sit back waiting for no vaccine. Don't sit back taking everything they tell you to take. Listen to what it says, the unseen barrier. Remember, you can't make yourself worse to get better. No matter how clever it may sound, it brings your body down. How can you regress to progress? You don't, according to the natural text of life, which should be sacred, I'm going to say like a husband and sex. Because you know what's going to happen next. Joy and happiness. Clarity, which is a rarity. After sharecropping the clock on today's modern plantation, we all got to rest. Thank you, Corona. Thank you for the rest, for the relaxation. After sharecropping the clock on today's modern plantation, partly ran by the medical industrial complex, become your own doctor. That's what I be saying here. Are you ready to become your own wellness doctor? You know how your body works better than anybody else. I don't care about no tests, even the tests I use. It tells the truth, and so can you. He said, become your own doctor and start the process of natural healing and see how you will be feeling in the garden of life with fruits and vegetables as your medicine that are God sent. And it's time for everybody to take a break. As you're sitting back and relaxing, looking at your diet, changing it around, seeing how you can best serve your body right now. Helping that lymphatic system with that deep, deep breath. Help purifies every other system in the body. So he said, the unseen barrier, like synthetic and genetic, they don't mix. One is like the kiss of God. The other puts you in a medical nod. The creator does not make it hard for you. Healing is a very simple, natural process. You have to be willing to go through the test of healing in order to redress the malfunction of the cell. You know, like I did with this stroke. I'm walking, talking, moving. No one can tell. Only I know I get into that balloon state because I move this body. You have to be willing to go through the test of healing. Drug-free, pharmaceutical-free, over-the-counter medication-free. You got the power within you. He said in order to redress the malfunction of the cells so you will get to the state of being well, you can do it God's way or you can keep doing it man's way, taking them pharmaceuticals. But I'm trying to tell you something. God's way is truly the natural way. Who do you pray to? Who do you meditate to? When you're in that silent thought, your power lies within you. Family, community, and friends, what's going on right now, your power lies within you. So here's the clue. You know, I teach it every week as a lymphologist. Oxygen. And they're telling you not to breathe. They're telling you not to breathe out into the air. It's oxygen plus pumps. Your cells are your pumps. Your cells are your pumps. They need to be in a purified environment. They need that oxygen. That's why it's oxygen, pumps. Then it equals electricity. You are true frequency, vibration, energy. Oxygen, pumps, electricity equals power. That's the formula by Dr. Samuel C. West, International Academy of Lymphology. And that's why I say to you all can become your wellness doctor when you learn the science of lymphology. The first thing is oxygen, and they don't want you to breathe deeply. They don't want you to breathe deeply. That's why you got to breathe deep. Breathe deeply. Because it's not chemical power or nuclear power, but conscious power. Your God-given right to reverse all the distresses in your life. You are your own personal doctor. You are your own wellness doctor. So family, community, and friends, if you got your power, keep your power. Don't let them take your power from you. Don't put that fear factor in there, that false education being accepted as reality, this false evidence appearing so real to you right now. Sit back and take a deep breath. Brother Humam AbdulMalik. And you're not live. As soon as you hit that unmute button.
You know I got that.
There you go.
Here I go.
The unseen barrier.
Yeah, it was, but we see it now.
You see it now?
We see clearly.
It's so timely. You wrote this poem in 2009.
Yeah.
We're doing our 10th annual celebration of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day, this April 30th. Somebody asked me, say, Karen, they say, Khadijah, you know, you've been talking about this for a long time, and then you're in the midst of all this. How you feel about what's going on and what you're saying? I'm like, dancing the war dance.
Oh.
I'm like, singing a high praise song.
Yeah.
Thankful that I said, come aboard the friendship train and emancipate yourself from medical mental slavery over 10 years ago in actuality, but it's always been a part of my practice of who I am in teaching conscious self-healthcare moves, mental observation view is essential for self-success. Yeah. And it's the power lies in the lymphatic system. Because as you know, a person that has had respiratory issues and things like that, they don't want you to breathe deeply. And that's what they're doing right now. Because that breath helps to activate the lymphatic system, that system of wellness. That's why the formula is oxygen. Cells needs oxygen. They need to be in a purified, clean environment. And how do you do that? You have to help that lymphatic system work. And that's why it starts with the breath. So family, community, are you breathing deeply? Are you breathing deeply? Humam AbdulMalik.
You know.
What you call your Yeah, but I'll take the green grass. The green grass can't fool you when it's pure.
That's right.
That's how I calm these nerves down. I take that pure green grass, you know. That's one of the reasons why everything's changing, you know, because they had to bring that marijuana into the truth of what it is. Call it cannabis. Say it helped the cannabinoid system. All them things you want. Everything from nature heals and purifies and makes the body well. That's why they say when you're going through something, just step back to nature. All you got to do, family, is drink plenty of water, right?
That's right.
Get some sunshine, right?
That's right.
And you got to release it, right?
That's right.
Got to let it out. And if you're not letting it out, it stays in the body, becomes a swamp. How the cells going to get oxygen and nutrients? The breath is going to help. So are you sitting back, family? Are you taking your deep breaths? Are you tuning into yourself? We're going to get ready to take a station break. Then we're going to come back and we're going to hear from our brother that has joined us today and see what message he want to share with the community of Interlight Radio. It's been a while since you've been here. What, about a year?
It's been that long?
Yeah, I think it was around this time. Because this time last year, you had your first episode of that pneumonia bout.
Yeah, and time moves so fast, I don't even want to think about it. Because I'm all right about it.
Hey, that's why people don't know how long this been going on and how you had to pay attention to what was happening in the field of medicine.
That's right.
That Western medicine. I had a chance to see how things was going by you being around, Brother Humam AbdulMalik, and watching your journey a year ago.
That's
and
right.
They tried to take your breath from you.
That's right.
So, Jamal, I don't know what happened, but I can't see my screen to send you any notes, and I'm not going to touch nothing. I'm just going to let it be. But when I hear that music come in, I know the commercials are coming in.
There you go, right on time.
Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website forcelllife.com, the number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation, 202-248-7749. Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.celllife.com. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal healthcare prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lymphologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forcelllife.com. The number 4, the words cell, CELLLIFE.com.
During this time right now, we got to help one another stay focused. We got to help one another stay in tune to the truth. We got to let ourselves be in control of our thinking and what's going on. It's called thinkonomics. And it's time for you to be in charge of your thoughts. We got to help one another. That's why I formulated the arc of self-healing and self-help. The arc is your arc. The arc is you, your arc. The arc of self-healing, it's about self-healing, and it's about self-help. That's health education for longevity and peace. That's what you got to give yourself. You got to reevaluate how you're thinking about things and what you are letting rule you. Genes don't control your biology. Your conscious thinking do. And we have to recognize that right now. And the state that they want to put you in, you got to take yourself out of that state. What I say to you is one of my major posts this week out on Facebook and all other social medias. It says, do what feels good to you. Truly, do what feels good to you. Feelings get the blessings. That's Thinkonomics by Reverend Ike at its best. Do what feels good to you. Feelings get the blessings. The psychological effects and effects of a government body of people mandating that individuals wear face masks is pure control of your life, mind, and wisdom. For me, maybe not for you. I have no fear of the air I breathe or breathing out into the air of life, oxygen. Air as energy purifies itself, family. Air as energy purifies itself. Just as your breath of deep, deep breathing supports the lymphatic system for a deeper level of cellular wellness and purification of the human body. Watch what you are creating for self-realization when you adhere to the false evidence appearing real and the false education accepted as reality, fear. Just because it can be mandated worldwide doesn't mean it is true, correct, righteous for all humans. For you will surely create that which you believe in, and focus your attention on in consciousness and from the subconscious mind. I say this: one love, one community, living in unity worldwide. Don't give your power to people, places, and things. On this, our 10th year of celebrating April as Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month, and April 30th is celebrated as Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. I invite you, and I invite you to invite your friends, and to have them to invite their friends to join us on the friendship train. We are on a Harriet Tubman ride to healthcare freedom, of becoming your own wellness doctor. So right here on InnerlightRadio.com, April 30th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our panel radio show. And I'm telling you something, this is one show you do not want to miss, because I never tell y'all who my guest panels are. You got to join in. For making conscious self-healthcare moves, you see, mental observation view is essential for your success. And I didn't say viewed, I said view. You have to pay attention right now while you're making those thoughts. This is a train ride you don't want to miss, and you don't need a ticket. You just come on board. Come on board. Join us. Share your wellness story. Visit ConsciousSelfCare.com. ConsciousSelfCare.com. Become a friend on Facebook, Karen Davis-Foulks. Join our groups. Be a part of sharing your wellness story. Are you someone out there that's listening today? You know a friend, you know someone. We want to honor you. We give out several awards. That's why I invite you to go to my page and see the awards that we give out, and see if there's someone that you can honor. Is there a child that you can honor? Is there a senior that you can honor? Is there an adult that you can honor? Is there an organization that you can honor? A community that you can honor? Go out there and read the awards. Send your information in to us, and let's see if we can honor them this year. We have the program on the 30th, but we will have the actual celebration of who are our recipients in July of this year. So I want you to sit back. I want you to take a deep, deep breath. And if you participated, if you're listening in out there, just like my post on Facebook, if you participate in helping to share this day, events, celebration, programs, and month in any way, I honor you today. And I invite you to share your thoughts. Connect with me on Facebook if you had anything to do with any part of these past 10 years of celebrating Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. If you received any awards, we invite you to share that out on Facebook, on social media, to share this month, to share that day. Let people know that it's time to become their wellness doctor, and they can do this. A little bit of anatomy, physiology, pathology, and you can do that. So I want you to sit back, continue to breathe. I know you called a friend up. I know you told them to tune in, because it's time. We on board that friendship train. So let's see where Brother Humam AbdulMalik want to take us as we celebrate National Poetry Month. Where you want to take us at?
Oh, fire in the blood.
Fire in the blood?
If you can recognize that sound, then maybe you will say their evidence is well found. But it's bound by a cloud of mistruth. Okay, here are they proof. One green monkey acting like a junkie. Using a needle, a syringe to get high. Contaminated needles was the first lie. But they had to take you on a deeper ride down the rabbit hole. Like deep, deep, deep down in the middle of the jungle, where the green monkey survived the fire in the blood that caused the pandemic that is now worldwide. And what they really tried to hide is the ultimate lie, the ultimate truth that the virus HIV was synthetically made in biochemical military lab in Fort Detrick, you see, and they were running tests of vaccinations deep down in the middle of the jungle on the green monkey. And they don't know which one went on the run because there was more than one, and he got on a plane like he was sane doing his thing. But he was supposed to be in a cage. Now, turn to the next page. Here comes the ultimate lie to numb your brain. Here's the homosexual guy they bring into the picture to really get you ready for church and the so-called curse of God. And as you come out of that hypnotic nod and you say, oh my God, it feels like I've been robbed, because all their stories are falling apart. Just ask Jimmy Carter or Bill Gates. Depopulation and control is their real goal, especially of those Africans' souls, deep down in the middle of the jungle, because they didn't tell them what they was getting vaccinated with. But now there is fire in their blood. And you don't understand, man, that they just want their land. All this was done by the same hand. Mad scientists gone mad, giving orders to unleash synthetic death by insane polytricksters and capitalist CEOs. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that the green monkey spoke no evil, saw no evil, and heard no evil, but evil was being done to everyone who had fire in their blood after the vaccinations were done by this wicked nation. Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil, but the evil was done by the United Snakes of hypocrisy, the criminal enterprise. That's what we're going through today in this pandemic war against all humanity from their insanity. And the monkeys don't tell no lies. I tell you they don't, because they cover their eyes and they cover their mouths and they cover their ears. But we got to unify. We got to unify and help each other in this day and time, while they are playing their game of the New World Order that always been out of order and a state of confusion ever since they've been in control. But they've been planning this for a long time. Since I read the protocols of the learned elders of Zion, I knew and I seen every phase that they broke down everything till they got to this point. But I never thought I would ever see something like this that I haven't seen. Only in the movie I have seen it, but nothing like in my reality. Worldwide pandemic simultaneously all over the world at one time by these greedy capitalists, the 13 families, the Vatican, and the Queen of England, equal to callable states, and that they are trying to control our fate today. But we are people of the Creator, the original people, that we won't fall for their plan, because we part of a divine plan. In 5 years, we take back the globe, and that's all I got to say. Just keep and stay whole, stay holistic in our growth and development, and don't be hypnotized or be put in a hypnotic nod through the medical industrial complex. I say that.
No cure for you. They ain't got no cure for you.
Not at all.
They don't have no cure for you.
Not at all, because it ain't no illness, it ain't no sickness. Just breathe.
You got them toting all these drugs right now, and they don't even go through their normal testing. They got to hurry up and give you something. Family, what I want you to do is just sit back and take a deep breath and just relax and think about it. You're tuned into the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. I'm your host, Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare Educator. How can I help you slay your healthcare fears? That false education accepted as reality, and definitely the false evidence appearing so real. Depopulation is in its full effect, and all you got to do is stay tuned into yourself and don't get caught up and sit back and relax. You have a natural defense inside of you. That's your immune system. You have a guardian angel. That's your lymphatic system. And it's connected to you, your breath, through life. You have to deep breathe. You have to sit back and you have to relax. When you tune into the Conscious Self Healthcare Radio Show, all I want to hear is your wellness stories. So when you visit my website, fill out that form and say, I got a wellness story I want to share. I want to be your co-host. That's how you come on this show. We're not talking about anything else because believe me, on Wellness Wednesday, right here on Inner Light Radio, starting with Dr. Nathan Rabb, all the way down till you come to my show and beyond. They're going to tell you and support you and answer any health questions you have. When you come on this show right here, I want to hear your wellness story. I want to know how you corrected your cellular malfunctions, because we don't create diseases. We're going to have cellular malfunctions. The body is going to lay to rest one day. But how well you maintain your body while here is through your states of consciousness. And that's why on this show, life is a state of consciousness. And where are you putting your consciousness at this time, family? Right now, are you where they want you to be, or are you where you need to be? Are you taking this opportunity to reinvent yourself, to shift and make change, to hit that reset button? Are you taking the time to relax? They are taking everything back to zero. It's going to be at zero. And where are you going to be? Take a deep breath. Tune into yourself. Relax. Come study with me the science of lymphology. Come learn cellular ecology. And you can't be fooled by anything they bring to you. This is their way of depopulation. They want to get rid of a lot of people. I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't let them put my mother in no nursing home forever and ever and ever and ever. If you're going to put her in there, you're going to take her off of medication. They got so many people over there now, they don't know what to do with them. How can they just keeping them alive, not letting them be, or not letting them heal? Because a lot of times people can heal. They just don't know. Medication suppresses your body's ability to do what it needs to do naturally. And that's why everybody talks about the immune system being the system of the body that heals and corrects everything, because that's what they shut down. But I'm going to tell you something, family, community, and friends. There's something over top of that, and it's called the lymphatic system. And it's activated, and it's more purified through your breath. The breath strengthens the lymphatic system. And you have to learn about it. When you go out there and you research the systems of the body, they're going to give you 12. And the lymphatic system is not going to be the first time. You got to look twice, because that's how they cut things up, take you away from the truth of who you are, get rid of your lymph nodes, and your body cannot purify itself. The lymphatic system is the golden system, and it's about your breath and the way you breathe, family. And that's why I say here, sit back and take a deep, deep breath and tune into yourself. The true meaning of self-health care, self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-responsibility, self-peace with self-assurance is expressing your actions, not your reactions. I said in your actions, not your reactions. Are you still living from a man-made mindset of human conscious about health care and life? Are you still living from a man-made mindset of human consciousness about health, care, and life? Look at what they're presenting to you right now, family. You got to wake up for yourself. No need to get into a sweat. No need to fear. No need to argue. No need to fuss. No need to fight. Sit back, relax, tune into yourself, and let your body reset itself. You have the power to do this, right, Brother Humam?
You know you do. I swear you do. I ain't going to tell no lie about it. I got to live it in the truth.
I'm just going to say this. I'm going to let you leave with a point. I don't know why I can't see no notes from Jamal. I can't see no notes from myself. I don't know what's going on the screen. Don't want to hit anything. But I think we got about 10 more minutes. I'm going to share a poem right now in honor of Poetry Month. And then I'm going to let you come back, and I'm going to let you close out the show. So you think about it. I want to thank you all for tuning into the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation show, radio show this week. And I want you to sit back, and I want you to continue to breathe. I want you to focus on yourself. I want you to go out there and learn some anatomy. I want you to learn some physiology. I want you to visit my website. It's a teaching site, consciousselfcare.com. You can go back and listen to past radio shows. I have guests, and I give you the most information I can for you to become your own wellness doctor. I have the best tools in the world to read you from the energetic level down to the physical level. One, I can work with you around the world. You heard the commercials. The other one, I have to be with you in person to read that autonomic system, parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. I'll tell you where you're stressed at and how stressed you are. I'll tell you what's going on with your arteries with that system, just like they do in the medical world. I can put you at ease so you know how to better take care of yourself. So come and dance with me and be your own wellness doctor. Because God, you and I dance. You see, there's a poem coming to me, the title I can see, God dance. But where are the words? All I hear is God, you, and I dance. Like lyrics, the rhyme, the rhythm. God, you, and I dance. Like the ocean waves, the sky, the moon, the sun. God, you, and I dance. Like the birds, the fishes, animals, and other creatures of the sea. I said, God, you, and I dance. Like the breathe, the breath, the breeze, and the air we breathe. God, you, and I dance. You see, there's a poem coming to me, the title I can see, guidance. But where are the words? All I hear is God, you, and I dance. Like Jesus, Moses, prophets, saints, apostles, God, you, and I dance. I said like M.O.V.E.S, kings and queens of ancient Egypt, God, you, and I dance. Like M.O.V.E.S, like angels, divine guides, and ancestors, God, you, and I dance. Like laughter, smiles, and singing out loud. And dancing in harmony with the beat of the drum. God, you, and I dance. Like listening to the bees, the trees, and the whispers in the breeze. God, you, and I dance. I am you, and you are me. As I honor myself, I honor thee. In the land of I am that I am. God, you, and I dance. The power of life is in the consciousness of man. God, you, and I dance. Remember, family, oxygen pumps the cells plus electricity equals power. We're talking about cellular power. Watch your cell phone power. It interrupts with your cellular power for human wellness. Your thoughts are the only thoughts that create your life. Your thoughts are the only thoughts that create your life. Your vision and mind are the only images that create your life. That's why I'm telling you now, family, stop and be still. It's reflection time. I say stop and be still. It's reflection time. God, you, and I dance. They have given you a powerful tool that you can sit back and tune into yourself and relax and know that you are one with energy, vibration, and frequency. And that's how your cells work. Want to close this out, Brother Humam?
Oh, I got it. Mission Impossible, since racism in the world is like a fossil. Mission Impossible makes the righteous people job that much colossal. But we will still accept this task. Never will we wear masks of hypocrisy or falsehood. And there won't be no clause in our contract to back up, even though we will be under constant attack. Neither will we be scared to bear the facts. That worldwide domination is the goal of this nation, a plot and scheme put in effect by Masons. Our soldiers we must implore to stay spiritually clean and morally mean, so that we cannot be lured by the mind-controlling weapons in their arsenal. We will find lust, which will be thrust at us, and we will fall victim if we lose our trust, which is a must that we keep if we don't want to be morally put to sleep. We want to stay away from self-defeat, money, drugs, sex. They have endless texts. But we will stand tall and ask them what's next. Mission Impossible, bring it on. This is why I was born, to join the ranks of the believers, to fight and destroy the scorn of the arch deceivers, and especially in this day and time.
Yeah. What was the first line?
I said Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
It's a Mission Impossible.
Yes, it is not. It's possible.
I say step up out of the dark ages of disease care.
That's right.
I say step up out of the dark ages of disease care.
That's right.
It's time to become your own wellness doctor.
That's right.
We help you do that right here. Come aboard this friendship train.
That's right.
I can't communicate with y'all. I can't communicate with Jamal, but I don't know if the emancipation commercials are ready. But if they end, they can carry us out.
Yeah.
Out while we're talking, because my screen is totally blank.
Oh.
I've never seen Skype like this before.
Your spirit is so strong. Spirit is so strong. Ooh.
Yes.
The vibration is the energy.
Oh, family and friends, are you tuned into yourself? Are you sitting back taking your deep, deep breaths? You got to do it. And remember, right? What's poured into consciousness will eventually purify. Thank you, brother, mom. See you next week.
Oh, you will. Most definitely you will.
Greetings and love and kindness, community. This is Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, founder of the Arc of Self-Healing and Self-Help, health education for longevity and peace. We are so excited to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day celebration, April 30th, 2020. Join us for our panel radio show as we support you with shifting out of chronic disease care stress, stepping up out of the dark ages of disease care, and becoming your own wellness doctor. Join us on InnerlightRadio.com, the healing frequency, for the 10th anniversary celebration panel radio show for Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. Spread the word. We are stepping up out of the dark ages of disease care and becoming our own wellness doctor. Greetings and love and kindness, family. It's that time of year again. Time to nominate yourself or someone else for the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show is proud to announce the 10th anniversary of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. Are you ready to honor yourself for stepping up out of the dark ages of disease care? Visit www.consciousselfcare.com and make your nomination today for the Community Visionary Award, for the Shirley R. Davis Hardy Senior Wellology Award, for the Kavanaugh Russell Folks and Kevin D. Davis Children Conscious Self-Health Care Award, and the Hadari Abdul Ali Conscious Self-Health Care Award. We celebrate Timothy Morrow with the Common Sense Herbs Conscious Self-Health Care Community Activist Award. Join us this year. Nominate yourself or someone else. Visit www.consciousselfcare.com. Peace and blessings, family. April is Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show right here on Inner Light Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self-Healthcare Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-healthcare. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.
Seeing anyone who was sick or playing at the airport?
No, she said she was jet lagged.
The average person touches their face 3 to 5 times every waking minute. In between, we're touching doorknobs, water fountains, and each other.
Go up to your room, honey. So we have a virus with no treatment protocol and no vaccine at this time.
You had a seizure this morning, Beth.
Do you have a history of seizures, allergies?
As of last night, there were 32 cases.
Unfortunately, she did die.
Right. So, can I go talk to her?
Mr. O'Malley, your wife is dead.
What are you talking about? What happened to her? What happened to her?
Is there any way someone could weaponize the bird flu? Is that what we're looking at?
Someone doesn't have to weaponize the bird flu. The birds are doing that.
Watch this. It's transmission, so we just need to know which direction.
On day 1, there were 2 people, and then 4, and then 16. In 3 months, it's 1 billion. That's where we're headed.
They're calling out the National Guard. They're moving the president underground. People will panic.
Get away!
It will tip over.
The truth is being kept from the world.
Cook your samples, destroy everything. Hello. I need you to get me the names of everyone who serviced this room. It's an emergency.
You can't panic now.
I know.
I'm going to get you home.
I got people too, Dr. Cheever. We all do.
Don't talk to anyone. Don't touch anyone. Stay away from other people.
Get back in your car. We're not sick.
It's figuring us out faster than we're figuring it out. It's mutated.